What's up, Sagittarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting July 21st, 2025. Sagittarius, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you guys throwing in those comments. I do read the comments. I don't always respond, but I do enjoy reading the comments. So continue to throw the comments in. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, just cleansing the energies here from doing Scorpio's messages for the week, and we shall begin with your messages. All right, so what's on the horizon here for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius have to look forward to? What is the energy being presented? Energies for Sagittarius. By the way, if I sound congested or nasally, I have picked up a cold. Very rare for me to pick up a summer cold, but one of the clients that I worked with had a very terrible cold, and I think I just picked it up from her. But anyway, I'm dealing with it and took some Mucinex, so I have a little bit of brain fog. All right, but we'll get through this. All right, so let's cut the deck and begin your messages here, Sagittarius. See what's coming up for you, and we're going to start with the first card for you. We have the Ten of Cups. All right, so the Ten of Cups is there, all about family, all about love, parties. Knight of Wands, okay, family member, friend, romantic partner coming in to assist or help you. The major arcana of the moon, emotional changes. Two of Wands, what you're waiting for, who you're waiting for. Five of Wands, careful of that friction coming in from others. Eight of Pentacles, money looking good. Six of Cups, going down memory lane, feeling nostalgic. Hierophant, spiritual energy of protection, teaching and learning. On top of the Five of Wands, we have the Page of Swords. On top of the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands, stand your ground. Next up, on top of the Six of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands. Ooh, that's good. Communication card, okay? Something coming in real fast to put a smile on your face. We finish off with the Knight of Swords. All right, so let's wrap this energy up here to make sense of your reading and see what is the potential that is coming towards you or what could be opening up for you. So the Ten of Cups, Sagittarius, is about family. It's about, all relationships, really, romantic, platonic. This indicates celebrations, so it could be celebrating someone's birthday, anniversary, being invited out to parties, even number of cups. So then, emotionally, what you give is what you're going to get back in return. Like I said, someone could be getting married here. And the Ten of Cups in the group of cards that I always talk about, if it shows up in your reading, that you could already be receiving that love, dedication, devotion from family members, friends, romantic partners. And of course, what follows, the Knight of Wands, that is your energy. So it could be that, it could also foretell that there's a new relationship that could develop, platonic or romantic, because not only is the Knight of Wands the type of energy that could be family members, friends, romantic partners that usually comes in to assist you and helping you out with something, and then they usually exit as soon as the help is completed. But the presence of that Knight of Wands could also indicate of how fast and how rapid a new relationship that I just spoke about could take shape and form. Things are building up with the Knight of Wands. Things are becoming more passionate. Things becoming more intense, okay? He can express himself, since he's a court card, in a sexual manner. All right, so that is the Knight of Wands. The Moon, major arcana, putting a check on our emotions this week because this moon, has a tendency to be tricky. Sagittarius, sending our emotions up real high or sending them down too low. It's the fluctuation of that moon. It's very, very watery. All right, so, but likes and crushes come forward. Anything that was kept or hidden from you in terms of revelations, they may come forward. So there is a change, a cycle of energy that's moving away from you, and a new cycle is about to open up. Two of Wands, and so far, since we didn't get any movement cards, it's what you're waiting for, who you're waiting for. This is my only timing card, Sagittarius, that I've talked about in the past, and I always assign 2 days or 2-week period of time of what you're waiting for, who you're waiting for. Now, for any other Sagittarius, this could be formulating some ideas for a future project or something else, but you're not ready to move just yet because maybe you don't have all the materials. This could be indicative of slowness and stagnation involving a relationship. You could be waiting for a phone call. You could be waiting for something to arrive in the mail. Okay. Two of Wands. Up next now we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands I always read. It's underneath the family, love, and relationship card. So be careful here not to engage in any types of petty fights or arguments with family members, friends, romantic partners. It's their energy, Sagittarius, not yours. Don't engage. Don't add fuel to the fire. As quickly as this energy may approach you, it may go away just as quickly if you don't deal with it or engage in it. All right. If it is not that energy, there just may be a moment sometime during the week, and doesn't have to be the entire week. That's, some of you guys go through a moment of inner restlessness, and that too shall pass. Following the Five of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Money looking good, even number of pentacles. Some of you may be just, going through the work week, paying attention to the details that you do. Someone could be getting a job offer. Someone could be getting a raise. Balanced energy. That balanced energy could be stretched out, of course, in any other area of your life. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Up next now we have the Six of Cups, going down memory lane, feeling nostalgic, thinking of childhood memories. For some Scorpios, of course, it's an even number of cups, like the Ten of Cups. On an emotional scale, what you give is what you're going to get back. People who are living around you now that you may not have seen in a long period of time, that could be, again, family members, friends, someone that you may have been linked with romantically. These people usually reach out to you, okay? Especially because of the moon being over top. The moon always surfaces that energy. So it could, been someone that you have been estranged with, but not necessarily had, difficulty with. They may be reaching out to you just to catch up, just to say hi, reminisce. Then the Six of Cups for the other Sagittarians that I'm reading for, you could be memorializing this week for someone that you knew or someone that you were close to. They're now over in spirit. So the dates assigned to that would be July 21st through the 28th. That would be, or the 27th, that would be associated with their birth date or their passing date. Now, keep in mind, this is just some energy that I come up with alone. All right. Next up is the Hierophant. So you have spiritual energy of protection, teaching and learning. Someone, again, could be training on the job. Spiritual enlightenment could be taking place, spiritual epiphanies, synchronicities. I just said making sure that you're paying attention to any of those angelic numbers that you see on a repetitive basis. Like I've been seeing 333, 555, 1111. So of course, I'm going to look it up and see what the meanings are, because usually that, if you're seeing them, more than once, then it's messages that are trying to grab your attention. So I would advise you to look those energies up just to see what it may mean for you and where you are in your current life situation. Okay. But anyway, spiritual protection, right? And following the major arcana, the Hierophant, we are going to go back here to the Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords is first actions and first moves, of course, new conversations with new people. It also could be information. I always pull in information that you receive, however you receive your information through, social media. Could be reading a newspaper, could be, watching the TV. But also to the Page of Swords here could be someone who has taken up some sort of interest in you. This could be, a coworker. This could be a neighbor. This could be a friend. However, they may step forward, though, because of the presence of the moon here. Remember, likes and crushes come forward with the moon. So that would be the Page of Swords. All right, following the Page of Swords, now we have the Seven of Wands. Any actions or decisions that you're about to undertake or carry out this week, move forward with those energies, Sagittarius. Stand your ground, stand firm. If you don't, then this is the card that always comes through to be a reminder of a regret. Next up is the Eight of Wands. So there's rapid energy that may be coming towards you to put a smile on your face. Always a touch, an element of surprise. This is my communicating card. So effective communication. Anything that you need to express, get off your chest to anyone this week should be well received by them. Any communication coming towards you from them, you will understand that. Now, this is a card that's usually regarded as in flight. So I'd say movement in terms of someone traveling. So you could be traveling this week. And if you are, you're going to be safe to and from. Good news could come from a phone call, could come from a something that that arrives for you in the mail. It could come from a text message that puts a smile on your face. All right, that is the 8 of Wands. Last card I have for you, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Swords. Again, any actions or decisions. Now, of course, this knight is facing in the future position. But I always read the Knight of Swords that could be having to move forward with any action or decisions related to your past. Doesn't always have to be the case, but this is a knight that usually knows what he's going after or about to go after. Nothing is going to prevent him or stop him from, carrying out or executing whatever he has designed for himself to do. All right. And it mirrors over here to the 7 of Wands, where I said any actions or decisions that you are going to carry out this week, follow through. Don't submit to yourself. Don't submit to others. Because if you do, then this is the card that still comes in to show you your regrets. All right, so this is what I have for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Please take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, fill the comments in. I like to read the comments, love to read the comments. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Sagittarius, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.